kick us off.
Cool. Hey, Ufuk, it's been good having a bit of time off, or a bit of time between games at least, not time off.
Yes and no. I think we needed a good break after those games, but not the break that we've had.
No, fair enough.
We've had too much time off. We'd like to start to play some games again.
Yeah, well, you're certainly going to have plenty of games in the next 2 months. First of all, just, how's everyone's fitness looking for tomorrow?
Mostly everyone's good. Reno's still not available for the weekend. Hoop's tightened up with his calf yesterday, so most likely he won't be available for tomorrow. But everyone else is good to go.
Reno, is that still the same? What was it last week? His
calf, yeah, still the same. So he's put a bit of load on it, but still feeling it. So we'll see how he goes if we can prepare him for the game on Wednesday.
You're looking at what, now 2 months plus maybe finals. How's the sort of mood in the camp? Is it, you've obviously been for a lot last 2 years. How's it sort of feeling compared to some of the other times you've been through?
Yeah, look, I think the mood is good. I think the atmosphere amongst the boys is good. We've got a good group of players that I believe that get along quite well. Like I said, I think we've had, the boys have had some good rest, but we just want to get back into a flow of games and build that momentum again, and get as many games under our belt as we can. Another game got cancelled, so that's another 3 games we have to squeeze in somewhere during the season. Look, that's out of our control, but like I said, I think the boys are pretty excited to get it going again.
Yeah. Assuming that Western Sydney game's not going to end up being stuck during that Oceania World Cup period, you're going to have a really busy April. It's going to be crazy. Is that something you're already sort of looking forward to, knowing you're going to have pretty much a game every 3 days during that month? Yeah,
look, it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. Look, for us, I don't think the A-League is designed to really have midweek clashes with the squads, because I don't think most teams have got massive squads to get through these games. But unfortunately, it is what it is for this season, and we're trying to track through the best we can. And like we did in the last 5 games, we maintained the same 11 through those 5 games, and it's what we do in between, and make sure we try to refresh the players that we believe are going to win us the games. So yeah, look, it's good we want to play games, we want to get as much games as we can, and then finish off the season in a good spot, and then go from there.
Yeah, it stood out that you did stick with that same 11, and probably also pretty tight in terms of using subs in that little period. Do you think that will change when you get to April, and you are going to have to call on some of these players more than you have so far this season?
Yeah, it might be the case. We'll just take it game by game. Can't predict the future, but that's why these players are here. And then if we need to utilise those players within the squad, we'll utilise them best we can. And the biggest thing for us is just trying to keep them, match fit at the same time, because they're not getting game time. We don't have a reserve grade team to throw them down there and give them some minutes. And we try to fit in a friendly game where we do give them some match minutes. But look, we'll take it game by game and see how it goes and who's available, and we rely on the whole squad to get us through the season.
Yeah. Just in terms of that wider squad, Henry Gray, I'm assuming, is still with you. Because he'll be, obviously, with Ollie going off to the All Whites, he'll be needed there. Yes. Jackson Manuel, is he still with the team?
Yes. Yeah. Everyone's still here. We haven't sent anybody home.
Cool. I was just checking. You look at Melbourne City. It's Melbourne City, right, tomorrow?
Yep.
What do you sort of make of them as an opponent?
Yeah, look, they're a very good team. They're last year's champions. They've got a very, very good squad, a very experienced squad. They've got the front line for the Socceroos with Lecky, Naboo, and McLaren. So they've got some good, very attacking players. But again, mate, the way I see it, the focus is on us. Always, Andrew, what we do when they have the ball, and what we need to do when we have the ball and try to exploit them. I think they've conceded the most amount of goals this season. So they do score goals, but they do concede a lot of goals, and that's something that we need to exploit.
Yeah, obviously you've had nearly 2 weeks since you did last play. But how do you feel you're starting to see this team play as well as it has under you?
Yeah, look, it's like I said, we need consistency. That's something that we lacked at the start of the season with the starting 11. And you saw once we had a bit of consistency in those last 5 games, what the team can actually do and what they can, show there out in the park. So, it's for us, like I said, it's important to keep our best players on the park as much as we can and have that consistency. And the boys understand their roles. I think I'm pretty clear in my, my speaking with the players and what they need to do. So, like I said, we just want to start to play games. That break in between didn't help. We did an in-house game to keep their match fitness up, but we want to get back to playing competitive games.
I thought I'd just check James McGrory. Obviously, he had surgery. How's he tracking in terms of his return to fitness?
Good. He trained the last 2 days, so he's earlier than what we expected. But we want to give him a full week before we decide whether we use him as a starting player or within the squad.
No, cool. Anything else you feel you want to get off your chest?
No, look, we're just excited that we're going to play a game tomorrow. Hopefully it's been raining for so long here. We haven't had proper pitch to train on, to be honest. We've been shoved around left, right, and centre on synthetic, and today we're on the futsal court to get through a session. So we're just making do with what we can, and I think the group is used to these challenges. So we it is what it is, and we make the best out of the current situation. And like I said, we're just excited that we've got a game tomorrow.
Yeah, I just one more. I just see that tomorrow's game 13, so officially sort of the halfway mark. It's been a weird sort of season getting here. What have you've had to deal with a lot since you've become a head coach, but what's stood out to you as the lessons you've learned from this last little period so far this season?
What I've learned is try to put out the fires that I can control, and the ones that I can't control, I don't even bother anymore. And the focus is as long as we're doing everything on the park the best we can, that's where I think it matters the most. Obviously, we're dealing with humans every day. They're not robots. So, it's about managing the players and trying to get the best out of them for me. That's my job as a head coach. But like I said, we focus on the next task at hand and control what we can control and don't worry about the stuff that we can't.
No, cool. Well, thanks for that.
No worries. All right. Have a good day. Cheers,
Thanks,
Brent. Take care, mate.
Keep dry over there, mate.
Cheers, mate. Bye-bye.